Hello, this is Wednesday, March 8th, 2023. This is the Sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker. And in this area, today the temperature is going up to 49 degrees. Right now it's around 35. Cloudy with a chance of snow showers. Again, if the positivity rate for COVID-19 in your area is above 5%, CDC suggests wearing a mask if you're going out to be around people. And if you're watching the Sideshow on Facebook and Instagram, don't forget to like, comment, and share below. And if you're watching the Sideshow on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The Sideshow coffee cups you can buy from me for $17 plus shipping and handling, and pay me through Cash App. In the news today, I'm sure the whole country has been made aware of 4 U.S. citizens that were kidnapped in Mexico, traveling across the border for medical reasons. There's been some more information brought out. I think also that 2 of the 4 were killed and 2 have been brought back home. But I discovered another article, although the State Department has warned that part of Mexico right now. It has a do not travel advisory because of warring Mexican cartels. So there's a little bit more explanation of this in this article that I'm about to share in part with you now. FBI identifies 4 Black Americans in chilling Mexico kidnapping. As follows: 4 Black Americans were kidnapped in Mexico City, have been identified by the feds Friday. Videos of them being dragged and thrown into the back of a truck sparked an investigation and a $50,000 reward from the FBI. According to officials from both countries, 2 of the victims were found alive and the other 2 were found dead. Latavia Tay McKee had taken a trip to get a tummy tuck procedure with her cousin, Shaid Woodward, and friends Zendel Brown and Eric James Williams. McKee's mother told ABC News she warned her daughter not to go, and alas, her motherly instinct that something terrible could happen was proven correct. On the day of the appointment, McKee called her mother 15 minutes ahead of her arriving at her appointment. She and the 3 men were driving in a white rental minivan when they were rushed by a group of gunmen who shot at their vehicle. Woodard and Brown were killed and all 4 were taken into another vehicle. Mexican state official Governor Americo Varela said the group was transported to a series of locations upon being kidnapped to confuse and interrupt the rescue process. Eventually, they were found in a wooden shack guarded by a 24-year-old captor who was arrested. The 2 survivors were transported over the border through Texas and escorted by the Mexican military and National Guard. The 2 deceased will be returned to the families following a forensic exam by the morgue in Matamoros, Mexico. So the case of mistaken identity is that there is a Venezuelan and Haitian refugee camp near where this incident occurred, and the cartels thought that these travelers were Haitian drug smugglers. That's part of the report from the Mexican government. So there's continuing investigation on the Mexican side and also on the American side. And I believe at this point, one of the captors, one of the perpetrators has been taken into custody. So more information forthcoming. Traveling around the world again, Iran has arrested 3 people in connection to the poisoning of schoolgirls. Conductor killed in 3rd Norfolk Southern rail accident in Ohio since last month. I believe that railroad is being investigated by the Transportation Authority. That's Ohio. Moving over to Texas. Alligator allegedly taken from Texas Zoo as an egg or hatchling has been returned nearly 20 years later. How and why, I have no idea, but it took 2 men, maybe 3, to carry the alligator along. In California, Newsom says California will no longer do business with Walgreens based on abortion issues. In Atlanta, 23 faced domestic terrorism charges after in Cop City protest at planned police training site in Atlanta. Coming back to Capitol Hill, Trump says he won't drop out of the 2024 race if he's indicted. In Russia, Russian scientists behind Sputnik COVID vaccine found strangled to death with a belt. This is one of the Russian scientists that have come up with the COVID-19 vaccine. Said investigators said the 47-year-old virologist Andrei Batakov was allegedly strangled by a 29-year-old individual using a belt. Seems there was an argument over money issues. And the 29-year-old had already served 10 years in jail on previous charges. And the money issue escalated to him killing him and being apprehended shortly after. Wednesday, March 8, 2023. So since it is Wednesday, kind of round this out a little bit. Chuck Norris jokes. Chuck Norris jokes until I laugh out loud. The only time Chuck Norris was wrong was when he thought he made a mistake. Chuck Norris can play a violin with a piano. And Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups, he pushes the earth down. That's it. Hashtag